What's up guys, Romsicle here, back with another review, the show where we find out whether you should buy a solar panel to charge your devices or not. This is the ECEEN solar panel charger, a device that's supposed to charge any of your devices via USB with the power of the sun. And since it's summertime, what better time to try this out? So let's find out to see if it's a gimmick or not. Starting off with the package, it's extremely simple. You just have this package right here. On the outside, it's made of this durable material, accompanied with a whole bunch of loops surrounding the exterior. We also see two zipper compartments here. This first zipper pocket is made with a neoprene material, and it's real stretchy, and inside contains a short micro USB cable, a ziplock with 4 black metal carabiners, and a manual. These are probably used to hook these solar panels onto backpacks and such, so you don't have to hold it all the time, which is also why there are so many loops available. Also inside here is the USB port to connect your USB devices, with a slim silicone cap that's attached to keep gunk out when it's not in use. As for the main pocket, what you get are these two huge solar panels to work this whole entire thing out. So let's talk about what the solar panel is capable of. It can hold a maximum of 10 watts, or a 5.5 volt charge when it has contact with the sun. It outputs at 5 volts at a maximum of 1.5 amps. And to put that into perspective, a regular iPhone 6 Plus comes with an adapter that outputs at 1 amp. Samsung and other brand fast charging adapters output at around 2 to 2.1 amps, and OnePlus's Dash Charge adapter outputs at 4 amps. So clearly, it's not the fastest charger out there, and that's pretty much expected for something that charges via solar power. This charger is also water resistant, so it won't die if you get a few drops of water on it. But it isn't waterproof, so be careful with it around water. So I've used the charger a few times already, and as expected, it charges fine. It works best when there's a strong beam of sunlight coming down. And for the sake of testing, I put the panel beside a window where sunlight rays shine directly onto both of the panels in order to take full advantage of the solar power. However, you can also charge it with just one panel having contact with the sun, but then you'll have a slower charge. And you can't use indoor lights to power up the panel because it just doesn't work. So the device I used to test this charger was the Huawei Nova, a fairly crappy phone I use as a daily driver with a battery size of 3020 mAh. And the inbox adapter is labeled as a fast charger with an output of 2 amps. I started both tests with the same percentage, at 8%, and checked to see how fast the charges were going. For the solar charger, I had to move it every hour or so to keep it in line with the sun's rays. And here are the results. Starting with the beginning, both phones showed the same time, 2 hours and 45 minutes till full charge. However, an hour later I checked on the solar charger and saw that it only went up 10% and now showed 2 hours and 25 minutes left till full charge, but I'll explain why later. Here is the final charge results of the 1.5 amp solar charger versus the included 2 amp charger for my phone. For the 2 amp charger, you can see the consistent power and charge made to the phone with a quick and consistent ascending slope. However, for the solar charger, you can see in the beginning there was not enough solar power to have it at its full capacity as shown with the slower rising slope. I fixed it after an hour later, and then you can see the full consistent power that's available with the second slope, shown with the faster slope than before. With my calculations, the included phone charger gave around 80% in an hour and 20 minutes, while the solar panel at peak solar power took around 2 hours and 40 minutes to charge 40%. Now if I were to take both charts and line them up against each other, you can see the difference between 1.5 amps and 2 amps charge. I photoshopped the beginning to see how it would look like if the solar charger were to have full solar power the entire time. It would have been around 80% in just 4 hours. So is this charger worth investing? I think it depends because there are two parts to the story. One is that you need to always have constant sunlight to get that power. So being in a place with lots of trees is a no-go because the shade will definitely give you disconnections all the time. And just an FYI, putting the charger outside with direct sunlight versus a window with direct sunlight will show minimal charge speed differences because at the end of the day, it's limited to a 1.5 amp charge. But you have to consider that it'll take more time to charge with the sun, and if you're not going to be around the sun for a long period of time, it's probably better for you to just use a power bank since it charges faster and doesn't require constant contact with the sun. So if you're going to be in the sun for a long time, go for it, get this product, but if not, a power bank is a better option for you. In conclusion, I give this item a 6 out of 10 on the Romscale. It's a good way to use solar power to charge your devices, but devices take a long time to charge and you need a good source of sunlight to keep that power going. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Links are in the description down below if you're interested. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.